Hi there, hi, good afternoon everyone. This is Liz Davis. I'm a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their IBS, bloating, painful digestion, heartburn, etc. Any associated hormone problems, because the two are quite closely linked, chronic fatigue, etc. And I do this with state-of-the-art gut testing, hormone testing, and dietary lifestyle upgrades, supplementation, etc., to bring things nicely back into balance for you. So today I was going to do a quick rundown all about snacking, because strangely enough it can sometimes not necessarily be the food you're eating that are causing problems for you, but more the kind of eating habits. And are those eating habits serving you and helping your digestive system function as it should do? Well, weirdly enough, we have been encouraged over the last few years to eat little and often, to have 5 small meals instead of 3 big ones. And we merrily went along with this because it seemed to make sense. You keep your blood sugar balanced, optimized, you keep your energy levels consistent throughout the day. But there is a problem with this, and that is that your gut then doesn't have a chance to rest. It doesn't have a chance to clear itself out and do what it needs to do. So really the best way to eat is going to be to stick to the traditional 3 main meals, no snacks if you can help it, and a nice long snack overnight. So if you think about it, if you kind of look at the history of the snacking and fast food industry, etc., this all only really came into being in around the sort of 70s a little bit, and then mainly in the 80s it was microwave foods, ready meals, and with that the kind of onset of lots and lots of snacks, and we were kind of encouraged to snack. And it's not just the sugary salty snacks either that are the problem. It doesn't really matter what you're snacking on, it's just the fact that you're snacking at all. And although we have all these healthy snacks nowadays, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually doing your gut function any good either. So really what's happening is when you're snacking, your gut doesn't have a chance to rest. It doesn't have a chance to do what it needs to do. It consists of a lot of intricate signaling and very delicate pathways, etc., to make sure that it's doing its job properly. And if it's constantly got food to deal with, it can't do that. So it does interfere with this kind of very precise signaling and things like that it's got to do. The other thing it's got to do as well is concerning the MMC, so the migrating motor complex, which is super important, and it's how your gut clears itself out. So it's a series of muscular contractions that happen in your gut every say 20-30 minutes or so, only while your gut's resting. So only when you haven't eaten for 4 or 5 hours or overnight, etc. And the reason it has to do this is because it stops anything kind of hanging around in your gut for too long. So for example, bad bacteria, we don't want that getting a stranglehold and setting up home in your gut and causing problems. It stops you getting constipation. It stops food staying in your gut for too long and fermenting and causing bloating. So it's a really important process that has to happen in order to keep your gut nice and healthy. So really, to break the snacking habit, which we've become so accustomed to, it's important to make sure that your main meals are nicely balanced. If they are nicely balanced, then you shouldn't really feel the need to snack at all. So making sure you've got plenty of protein with each meal, some complex carbohydrates and some fats, and then lots of nice different coloured fruits and vegetables, etc. If your meals are nicely balanced like that, they should easily keep you going for 4-5 hours maybe, and certainly that nice long overnight fast. So if you have your last meal at say 6 p.m. for example, then don't eat anything else until breakfast time at 7 or 8 or whenever you have it. That's what your gut likes. That gives it a chance to do the work that it needs to do to keep everything moving along nicely and make sure it's all signaling properly, and that should make you feel a lot better. So if you stick to that method of eating, avoid snacks where you can. Absolutely snack if you're out and about and you know that you're not going to be able to eat a proper meal for a long time, then that's an ideal time to be snacking, but certainly not as a daily habit. It's best avoided. So and that would be a time to be reaching then for the healthier snacks, so fruit, nuts, dates, etc. would be good options to go for, rather than the salty, sugary things. Absolutely. Okay, if you found that useful, then do like and share, and do use the link below if you would like to book a call to speak to me about your digestive health. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.